Are we leaving the creepy mansion? Lament of the Forgotten. The old sanatorium. We are going to the old sanatorium? Even worse. The old sanatorium loomed in the distance, silent, solemn, a monument of forgotten suffering. It stood like a sleeping giant, its walls steeped in the horrors of another age. John knew that crossing its threshold meant stepping into the labyrinth of human mind, where the madness of some and the cold indifference of others had turned places like this into breeding grounds for nightmares. Very true. A creeping unease settled in as he neared the entrance, a whisper of dread curling at the edges of his thoughts. Yet he pressed on. He needed answers, and he was certain they lay waiting in the dark.
It was an ungodly hour when my battered car crept along the winding, shadowed road leading to Westland Asylum. But what I found upon arrival was disquieting. The building, forsaken for more than a decade,
Oh no.
illuminated.
Oh no. Oh no. It's not
Was
just
it
a.
some ancient emergency system defying the passage of time? Or was someone awaiting my arrival?
Too many question marks, but first of all, turn off your engine. Second of all, it's not just visiting. We're not just visiting the asylum. We're visiting an abandoned asylum, which is, well, about 20 times worse. I would rather not. I would really, really, really rather not. This might be a bit much for me at this point of time. I didn't know this was here, but yes, exploration pays off. Although probably finding things in a wrong order again. Gilbert, I'm leaving now. I have gathered all my belongings, but I see that yours are still here. I have had to return the key to the front entrance, but the passageway leading to the back courtyard remains. I've covered it up a bit, but Sherm will remember where it is. The kitchen window was broken, and quite frankly, I don't believe anyone will come to mend it. You should be able to get in through there without any trouble. Take care.
So, there's an alternative entrance,
Hmm.
hidden somewhere in the wall of the asylum.
Do I need to turn this on? No? And here I thought... The statue scared me for a second. Okay, let's try the front entrance then if we're supposed to find out that we can go in anyway.
The front door, sealed shut. As expected. Nothing's ever straightforward, is it? I'll have to find another way in.
And let's check this site for now. Just a shiny thing. I thought it was a clue or something. I can't go in there. I'm kinda confused about why do we have access to these shiny things, but I can't actually turn on the electricity. What is that noise? Do you think the scary man followed us to the freaking asylum? Or is there gonna be a different scary man in here? No. We don't have our lamp anymore. Too bad. What the hell is... Oh. What the hell is it you? wrong with you? Come on. Well, into the horror we go.
Oh, bloody hell. It's pitch black in here.
Hmm.
Looks like I've stumbled into what could be the kitchen.
I'd say.
Damn it. The lantern. It's broken. I'll have to manage without it for now.
Hmm. Can we not breathe scarily? I wonder if that was scripted or if there is a way to get the lantern. And I just made a mistake. Hi there. I think I see a source of light. Would you come home with me, please? No?
May 1922. This letter was written half a year before Elodie's murder. It's possible she was still a patient here at the time.
May 5th, 1992, to Dr. Mulder, Director of Westland Sanatorium, Sir. In view of escalating violent incidents within the institution since the arrival of patient BO3, we, the undersigned, feel it's our duty to express the following concerns on behalf of sanitary support staff. Patient BO3 requires specialized care and strict oversight, necessitating immediate confinement in the isolation cell. Access to shared or public spaces should be allowed only under the supervision of 2 attendants equipped with tranquilizing injectables. The recent incidents have underscored grave deficiencies in this institution's security measures, revealing its unpreparedness to house patients with such high degree of aggression. We strongly urge the hospital administration to implement decisive measures without delay. Should our concerns remain unaddressed, we will be compelled to escalate this matter to National Asylum Workers Union, which has been made aware of our grievances. Respectfully, Nurse Florence Norman. On behalf of sanitary support staff, Westland Sanatorium.
The nurses were genuinely concerned about the aggression of patient B03.
Interesting language, though. Place of hope and healing.
Westland Asylum was a top place in its good old days.
Under esteemed direction of Dr. Mulder, who is this? Why? I am a bit torn because there are bits and pieces of this writing in this game that either are very sloppy which could be possible if it was translated from another language, or look like AI. And I'm so tired of doubting every single thing if it's people used AI with it or not. What that word is supposed to be distinguished. Distangus, the German letters. of Dr. Sheridan's expert modern therapeutic methods, compassion, understanding, advanced technology of mental health care, marking mental health. Compassion, understanding, advanced techniques of mental health care, marking the start of recovery. Diagnosed guidance and Drenantian's progressive therapy insights, providing effective treatments for nervous ailment, melancholy, history, and other mental disturbances. Services included restorative rest cures, modern electrotherapy application, talk thermal treatments, personalized occupational activities, listing in humane care, Westland asylum stands in forefront. Rart of pancreatic. Pancreatic advancement, merging experience and innovation, while treating each patient with the dignity of hope. What the hell is the dignity of hope? What the hell is treating each patient with dignity of hope? I am so very sus at this moment of time. And I had to go to the Steam page to check for some things. Alas, it voices music character story in this game were created by humans. Okay, I see. I see. Okay, fine. I am very sus of the text though. We can hope it's humans stopping us, but Westland style words that must obey the rules. Keep silent in the words, do not disturb the patients, no sharp
Some
objects
basic
allowed.
rules, but quite necessary, I must say.
Okay, we will need a code for this door. Possibly. For that door. Why is there a light on everywhere? Not that I'm complaining, but it's sus.
This file cabinet is now empty. It probably held all the records of the inpatients.
Why is it empty? Oh, they took it with them. That's why. Memorandum. Pursuant to the established protocols and regulation of Westland Asylum, in preparation for the forthcoming annual report to the Board of Trustees, Dr. Lenore Sheridan will retain custody of the patient records for a duration of 5 days. Members of medical staff requiring access to this record during this interval are advised to regularly requires Dr. Sheridan's office between the hours of 9 a.m. and 3 p.m. Selma Grant Administrative
I need to find
Secretary.
Dr. Sheridan's office.
Okay. Why is this thing special? Why? Oh. I think I saw a prompt, didn't I? Yeah, I did see a prompt. Not fast enough to click on it. Weird.
We must formalize the admission of Miss Elodie Fortside. I have her file here.
That girl? What do you think of her?
Oh.
I don't quite know. She seems a good girl. I do hope she recovers soon.
I know what Dr. Mulder thinks of her.
Oh, don't be wicked.
You cannot tell me you haven't noticed. Have you seen the way he looks at her?
Shh, hush now. Someone's coming.
It seems the nurses were gossiping about a certain Dr. Mulder, who appeared to be especially taken with Elodie.
Mm-hmm. You realize this certain Dr. Mulder actually the one running this whole thing? Also, you realize she was younger than 18 when she came here? What is this? Where is the phone?
Hello? Hello? Can you hear me?
Mr. Morley, is that you?
Oh,
Lady Margaret?
Mr. Morley, I'm so relieved to hear your voice. I've been trying to reach your office, but I couldn't get through to anyone.
It's awfully late at night, Lady Margaret. How on earth did you know I was at Westland Asylum?
Well, I was already in bed, truth be told. But there was something on my mind. A vital detail I'd forgotten
like
to
you fought
mention.
with the killer?
I called your office, searched for you at the mansion, and when I couldn't find you there, I assumed you might be investigating at the asylum.
I see. Very resourceful of you. Now tell me, what is this detail of such importance?
Oh, yes, of course. I almost forgot. You see, the truth is, I'm afraid that
You don't
you're
say.
not alone.
You don't
What the
say.
devil does that mean? Hello? Lady Margaret?
I think he followed us. Didn't he? Wow. Yes, just open another creepy door. Why don't you?
Some of the rooms are completely trashed. I didn't expect the asylum to be in such a state of decay.
The hell was that? What is this? Why do y'all need to freak me out? Oh,
The girl? How is the girl?
You mean Miss Elodie Fortside?
uh-huh.
Don't worry, that bloke didn't lay a finger on her. But you took quite a knock. This is going to smart.
How are we even seeing these? That looks like AI. to all staff and family members of patients. Then, for coming Tuesday, the 6th of April 1932, and as previously announced, the closure of the institution shall take place. Within the span of the month, the sanatorium shall be fully closed, and the patients will be transferred to other hospitals in the area according to the individual needs. As for the staff, you may request any outstanding payments and severance compensation proportional to the time worked at the administration office, which shall remain open for one additional week following the closure, from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. For your convenience, we can request that you schedule an appointment. The final working assurance day shall be Monday, the 5th of April, 1932. Dr. Mel, Director of the Sanatorium.
The asylum was shut down 10 years ago. Judging by the state it's in, they probably had no choice but to close it due to the building's condition.
What do you mean you're not alone?
It's locked. Without the key, I won't be able to access the upper floors.
But we can access the bottom floors. Apparently. Have we missed the code for the archives? I wouldn't put it past me. I was too distracted. Feels like there definitely should be.
Books.
Oh, there we go.
Shelves of medical texts. Nothing useful to me just now.
That's a lot of trouble for something when it's nothing useful. Okay, let's go to the creepy basement. Where we are not alone. Without a lamp.
Is someone there? Damn it. I've got a bad feeling about this.
Of course you do. It's probably a morgue or something. There's blood spatter. Hi. Hello. Open door, code to warm. Internal memorandum. Due to the increasingly precarious state of the electrical network, which, as you're aware, is far too aged, no longer fit for safe operation, given the impending closure of this institution, the administration has no alternative but to suspend all plans for innovation. Accordingly, and in the interest of maintaining minimal functionality, one of the primary safety features required of the activation of the electroshock therapy room has been installed in the isolation cell BO4. Effective immediately, cell BO4 is to be decommissioned as a holding cell and repurposed as a maintenance storage room. Staff are refrained from placing any patients therein and must ensure the room remains accessible to authorized personnel only. Let it be noted in all relevant logs. Are those bloody drag marks? Are they? That would be this. Why is there a red light? Be with me.
Internal report. Patient B03, identity unknown. Male, early 30s. Admitted after being the cause of a series of violent incidents. The patient exhibits a disturbing duality. Episodes of unprovoked, nearly superhuman aggression, displaying raw, overwhelming physical force, and subsequent plunges into an eerie, profound apathy. His faculties appear suspended during these lulls, leaving him in a state of unnerving inertia. Due to the unpredictability of his violent outbursts, he remains confined within a reinforced cell. Treatment involves high doses of sedatives, potassium bromide or morphine, and a regimented course of electroconvulsive therapy, alongside stringent restraints, such as an anti-biting mask and, if required, an iron muzzle. Ongoing monitoring is maintained.
Hello, Hannibal? Okay. Not creepy at all.
Internal report. Patient B02. Mr. Norbert Clark, 45, from Sanderson, is a persistent pyromaniac whose actions have repeatedly endangered both property and life. Despite his seemingly frail build, he harbors an alarming compulsion for fire setting, a tendency exacerbated by intermittent episodes of disorganized thought and incoherent speech under duress. His unsettling, fixed gaze suggests the planning of covert schemes, amplifying his threat. To mitigate risk, he is isolated in a secure cell, thoroughly cleared of flammable materials. His management includes a regimented program of sedatives and antipsychotic medications to stabilize his manic and schizoid symptoms, with vigilant oversight maintained.
Of course it opens. What the hell is this? Flooded room? Ah. Excuse me. Can I leave? Cold to warm, so blue, green, yellow, red. Okay, BO3 is locked for some reason. I don't like it. This made a noise like it opened, but it didn't open, which is even worse. Just blood spatter on every wall. Nothing to see here. Great. Brilliant. The frick. That was a weird sound the door made. Yeah. Nothing to see here either.
Internal report. Patient B08, Miss Beatrice Marin, female, 28, reclassified after initial misidentification. Miss Marin presents with severe engages in autosarcophagy, self-cannibalism that has markedly compromised her physical integrity, and compulsively ingests her own hair. These actions, driven by deep psychological torment and overwhelming despair, leave her in a perilously fragile state. As a precaution, she is secured in a straitjacket and confined to an environment entirely devoid of any utensils or objects that might facilitate further self-harm. Her treatment protocol centers on the administration of potent sedatives to alleviate anxiety and curb these impulses, with ongoing monitoring.
Apparently locked. Locked. Sounds like it's open but locked. 11. Not creepy at all. What is going on here? Okay, we found blue. Where is the green one? There's the green one. And this one is the yellow one. And then the red one. And why would I need to open that door with the electric chair? Riddle me this game.
This room gives me the shivers.
I'd say. Is doing access. Patient transfer note. Patient area. Following several sessions of electroconvulsive therapy ACT, the patient has shown significant improvement. Previous violent episodes have been entirely eradicated, and the patient now presents with a profound state of apathy characterized by emotional detachment and a notable lack of response. I'd say his interactions related to monosyllabic utterances with no signs of aggression or emotional reaction. This behavior may be attributable to the intensification of treatment as well as potential underlying psychological condition that may be constituted the investigate. Yeah, you shock someone's brain with electricity a few more times and then be surprised that they speak in syllable monosyllable. You got me. They can't talk anymore. It is anticipated that with continued observation, the patient will gradually regain his ability to communicate and exhibit emotional responses. Are you sure? However, the complexities of the case should be taken into consideration along with the need of potential adjustments of his ongoing treatment. Given the control of violent tendencies and the stabilization of his condition, it is deemed appropriate to transfer the patient to Area M, a less restrictive environment, to under strict supervision. Close monitoring is recommended to assess any potential changes in behavior with the possibility of further adjustments of this medication. Fuck you all, is what I will say to you. People who did this and run this place. Okay. Hi there. EO3.
I need to hide. Quickly.
I thought we will not.
I can't hear it. Could it be gone?
Where are we hiding? I wanted to confront him actually. Where are we hiding again? Also, it is a he with a knife. Also, well, we're hiding. I feel a little bit cheated, and not in a good way. I mean, no. That's a weird thing to say. I don't think you can be cheated in a good way. I mean, you can be cheated in a good way. But in a way that... The reason I chose this game for today was because I looked at it on the How Long to Beat website. And it said 2.5 hours or 3 for completionist, and we were already in hour 3, and I don't think we're very close to the end, are we? I thought it's gonna be like... Oh, it's West Wing. Short and mostly mystery with puddles. And what we're getting is not only longer, but also scarier. It's kind of... has an horror element I did not foresee, because literally on Steam it says adventure, exploration, detective, puzzle, noir. It does not have, say, horror anywhere. Why did they lie to me? It's definitely horror. I mean, it's kind of... Fuck you. Well, that jump scared me. In a very bad way. Because it felt like the sound, like, ricocheted in my brain.
A maintenance uniform. Oddly well prepared. Not a speck
Reserved.
of dust on it.
Reserved. Not prepared. Westland Asylum, Matthew Carberry Maintenance.
A cigarette case.
Is he still here?
With a bit of tobacco still inside. Clean water, an apple, a bit of bread. The food's still fresh.
Exactly.
Looks like someone's been coming through here. Perhaps this is what Lady Margaret meant in her call. Or
you'd hope.
was she trying to warn me about something else?
Judging by the fact that we just had to hide from a man with a knife who followed us from the mansion, I don't think it's the maintenance guy we need to be worried about. I would very much like it to be the maintenance guy. Without murderous instincts. Locked. Grammar. That is not. I mean, mail rooms. Mail's rooms with apostrophe after S's, I guess. But male rooms is like rooms of one male. That is not how you're supposed to spell that thing. Which again means either the writing is sloppy or they use the slop. TBH. There's a part of me feeling like is it worth finishing this game? That's a lot of codes.
I'd rather not go through there. Looks ready to cave in at any moment.
We have at least 1, 2, 3, and then one downstairs locked with codes. This place looks huge. Let's check if we can actually go up before we go to the other wing. We can go up. The part of me is thinking, oh, should I really be finishing this game if I'm seeing evidence of slop used in it? Because we all know how much I hate AI. There's other part of me that's like, I already started. I've been here for 3 hours. I don't want to feel like I just wasted 3 hours of my life. Is this a toilet? Are you gonna jump at me from a toilet? Mary... whatever. I miss my lamp. He's definitely moving around there somewhere. That's cool. I feel like one of this time when I call the elevator, he's gonna be inside.
Here it is. Dr. Sheridan's office. This is where I'll find Elodie and Walter's records.
That's not supposed to be here. And that's not supposed to stand on thin air. And that looks more like a bug. Did you really need to make that much noise with it? Like... Why did I lock myself in this room? Oh, the creepy guy is on the picture. Of course he is.
Wait. No, it can't be. There he is. In the photo. Dr. Sheridan in the center. And right next to him, it's him. The man with the knife.
Is. What is he holding though?
That wild mane, that unkempt beard, it's unmistakable.
Why is the door
But
closed?
what's he doing here? And he's holding a book. I need to get to the library.
Now I need to get to the library, apparently.
Nothing of interest here.
Lots of interest here. Letters, papers.
Elodie's record. Patient at the sanatorium.
14 December 1921. Patient registration number 2546. just in case. 2546. Miss Elodie Forsyth was admitted to this asylum upon directive of her mother, Lady Margaret Forsyth, notable benefactress of this institution. The patient inhibits persistently low mood, a tendency towards social withdrawal, and recurrent negative thoughts. Who doesn't? Lady Forsyth expressed concern over the risk of the patient engaging in self-harming behavior. Preliminary observation: during the initial evaluation, the patient displayed a withdrawn posture, delayed responses, and consistent avoidance of eye contact. She reported feeling trapped in a constant state of oppression and described a persistent sense of unease, though she refrained from providing further detail. Her condition necessitates a close observation and progressive therapeutic approach to monitor and assess any changes. Hereby, the administration of Ms. Forstead in our institution is formally recorded, and detailed follow-up of her progress shall be maintained. Dr. Modern. Blah, blah, blah.
Strange. Elodie's record was easy to find, but there's no sign of anything related to Walter Brandon. Something doesn't add up.
Dr. Sharon, first and foremost, I must acknowledge the commendable result you have achieved in your recreational reading therapy. It is evident that the escapism and the avenues offered to library fiction have contributed significantly to elevating the anxiety for patients. However, I regret to inform you that one of your patients, Miss Elodie Forsyth, will no longer participate in your reading sessions, given that she is daughter of the esteemed Miss Margaret Forsyth. I think they used the wrong name again. I will no longer it seemed unsuitable for her to associate with certain individuals whose questionable moral standing may have an adverse effect on the delicate mind of the young lady. It is best that she kept apart from such influences. Therefore, I am relieving you of any responsibility for her care, and I shall take over the management of Miss Elodie's first treatment from this day forward. I have already communicated this decision with her mother, Lady Margaret. Again, that's a very wrong spelling of the name, yet again. I trust you with understanding the necessity of this change. Dr. Mulder, managing director, has questionable morality? Don't make me laugh, Frederick. What really eats away is the fear that those bad influences might actually be too good for her. What is it you aspire to? A seat among the nobility, perhaps? You're a pathetic hypocrite to consume by your own ego.
What was that noise? Sounds like something just came crashing down.
I'd say. And the door is open. No, there we go. The answer to why there was a buggy texture around here. Why is he climbing up? Okay. That's a scary table for scary purposes. Dear Dr. Mulder, the books you request are available in your archive. You may pick them. Oh, archive code. Archive. 89981. Thank you. Hi there. Wanna attack me now? Is this where I'm supposed to hide from you? Hi there. Walter, is that you? Hi, Walter. Walter. Wanna say anything? No? Weird. Also weird place. I don't know. I can't. I think I reached
Impossible. Locked as well.
my limit of being creeped out.
A bloody handprint. Someone injured must have leaned against this wall.
Did I miss it the first time? Oh, it wasn't here. Which is it? Which is it? Wrong way. No, it's probably the other way. Ooh! I know you. Today's go to open the key box, the moth. Hmm. Hmm? Hmm? Okay. Russian test. For psychology test using the test, I'll use the following code to name the plates. This way, the patient will not be able to obtain information by the revelation unless their therapist deems it appropriate. 001 is what I think it is. Let's see if I'm right. I am right. Lift key. See? Male room, female room. Probably should be rooms though. Not room. Definitely not male apostrophe S room. I was promised books. Apparently not. Why do I need the elevator? To go to where the scary guy is. Can I just leave? Apparently not. Fine. I hate elevators. You never go into elevator in a creepy house when you need to escape from someone.